Have you ever bought a car and wondered what happens after you sign on the dotted line? Or maybe you're importing a vehicle to the UK and you're not sure where to start? Well, today we're diving into everything you need to know about vehicle registration in the UK. Stick around because we're breaking it all down, whether it's a brand new car, a second-hand gem, or something you've brought in from abroad. Let's get started. Let's kick things off with new vehicles. If you're buying a brand new car, the registration process is pretty simple. Why? Because your dealer handles it for you. That's right. You won't have to worry about any paperwork or extra fees. It's all wrapped up in the price of the car. You'll get your new V5C, that's your vehicle registration certificate, along with a certificate of conformity. This proves that your car complies with all the EU standards. Easy, right? Next up, let's talk about used vehicles. So, you've bought a second-hand car, now what? Well, you'll need to update the DVLA with the change of ownership. If you do it online, it's totally free. But if you do it by post, you'll need to pay a £25 fee for a replacement V5C if you don't already have it. Once that's done, you'll get your updated V5C, and your car is all set and registered in your name. Now, for those of you bringing in a car from abroad, whether you're importing a brand new vehicle or something a little older, imported vehicles require a few extra steps. First things first, you'll need to notify HMRC via the Nova system. It's free, and you can do this online. Once that's sorted, you'll apply to the DVLA using the V55.4 for cars or V55.5 for motorcycles. The registration fee is £55, and you'll also need to pay for number plates, which will cost around £20 to £40. And don't forget, if your vehicle doesn't meet UK standards, you might need to get an IVA test for cars or MSVA for motorcycles. These tests cost around £199 for cars and £124 for motorcycles. Alright, let's talk about rebuilt, radically altered, kit, or classic vehicles. If you're restoring a classic or building a kit car, things get a bit more interesting. You'll need to get an inspection from the DVLA, which is free, but it can slow down the process. If your vehicle is over 40 years old, you can apply for classic status, which means you're exempt from MOT testing. Once all that's cleared, you'll pay the £55 registration fee and get your new VIN or plates if needed. For all you dealers and businesses out there, motor trade registration is a must. Whether you're importing, selling, or repairing vehicles, you'll need to register with the DVLA under either a secure or non-secure scheme. The cost will depend on the type of scheme you choose, but you'll need to provide business documentation to apply. And finally, let's talk about some additional fees and documents. If you lose your V5C, don't worry, it'll cost £25 to replace it. You'll also need to pay vehicle tax, which is based on your car's emissions and fuel type. For example, a petrol car might cost you anywhere from £30 to £2,000 plus annually. And don't forget, you'll need proof of ID, proof of address, and proof of insurance to complete the registration process. Before you go, here are a few final tips. 1. Always check the gov.uk website for the most up-to-date information on registration fees and processes. 2. Make sure your vehicle is fully insured before you start the registration process. 3. If you're importing a vehicle, don't forget to notify HMRC through the Nova system. And that's it. Now you're all set to navigate the UK vehicle registration process like a pro. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, like, share, and subscribe British Portal.